Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing Final Fantasy VII Remake on my Steam Deck running on SteamOS. It's the second title in Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Pretty sure you know more about the game than I do. Now this game was marked as Steam Deck verified even before its release. A Square Enix developer shared a short gameplay of the game running on Steam Deck. Did not show any performance metrics. That's it. Now I've already done my testing. This game has performance issues on Steam Deck and I honestly believe it should not have been marked as verified by Valve. These are the different status supported by Steam Deck. Verified status means the game works great on Steam Deck right out of the box. But this is not the case for Final Fantasy VII running on Steam Deck. Frame pacing issue occurs in the city area where there are a lot of non-playable characters. This game uses Unreal Engine 4. For some absurd reason, the game does not support upscalers like XeSS and FSR. It supports DLSS and TAAU upscalers. DLSS will only work on RTX GPUs. On Steam Deck you can use TAAU and it does not look good at all, especially at lower resolution scale values, for example 50%. It looks as if Vaseline is smeared on the display. You can inject FSR or XeSS upscaler in the game using Nitex free Optiscaler Mod, but the mod comes with a performance hit and the base performance is already bad on Steam Deck, so I would not recommend using Optiscaler Mod. Better to just wait for the developers to officially implement these upscalers in their game. I have also tested Optiscaler's FSR frame generation. It does not work properly with this game. FSR frame generation smoothing effect works properly, but Optiscaler hotfix does not work properly. This means when you enable FSR frame generation, game's HUD elements will flicker. I'll be using G Proton version 9-23 as the compatibility layer, connected my 8-bit to Ultimate 2C wireless controller to deck via Bluetooth mode. This game size is around 153 GB. I have installed it on deck's internal SSD. Performance QM settings, overlay level set to 3. I own the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Its display supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. And that's it. In-game settings, display mode borderless full screen, 720p resolution. Can't select 800p resolution. Stick with 720p. Game's FPS is capped at 120. Display technology VSync. Deck's display does not support VRR. Using the low preset. On Steam Deck we don't even have access to high preset. Low. Dynamic resolution scaling value maximum. Set it to 66. Minimum value set to 66 as well. This is basically FSR's quality preset. Everything set to low. Anti-aliasing method TAAU. And that's it. City will await the second chapter. I'm in the city of Kalm. And oh my god. Here FPS is very variable. 16 to 30. Lot of non-playable characters here, perfect for testing the game. You can see we are hitting the GPU bottleneck. I am also observing some texture pop-in issue, and this is when the game is installed on an NVMe SSD. Just run around like a madman. Deck is struggling to maintain 30 FPS. 18 FPS. Teammate, right? 33 FPS. I'll drop the resolution scale value to 50%. Don't even think about using 33% resolution scale value. Back to the game. Yeah, we're getting close to 30 FPS. Look at Cloud's face, looking a bit blurry, almost as if someone smeared Vaseline on his face. I'll just run around the city. Texture pop-in issue. 23 FPS. So city area is too much for Steam Deck. 24 FPS. That frame pacing graph, it's accurate. I'm observing this hitching. CPU load 83%. Still hitting the GPU bottleneck. .21 FPS. Enter the shop. Another massive FPS drop. Now I'll test another area. Now I'm in Grasslands, big open area, mostly empty. Yeah, here FPS is close to 40, that's good to see. I'll engage in combat now. In the city area, combat does not take place. You can see some creatures in the background. Again, I am observing some texture pop-in issue. Okay, FPS dropped to around 27 there for a second, increased to around 35. Better to just apply a 30 FPS cap. Technically the game is playable on Steam Deck. The experience is very bad. In the city areas, deck will struggle to maintain 30 FPS. Switch my character. Playing as red now. Stagger the creature. Apply a 30 FPS cap. Back to the game. Just turn around. Wanted to check the frame pacing graph. Yeah, it's not a flat line. Frame pacing issue is present even with the 30 FPS cap. See? Not a good experience on deck. Okay, I'll just use some spells now. Need to use the fire spell against this creature. 27 FPS. You should stagger the creature. Yeah, these special effects are heavy on the processor. You can see the erratic frame pacing graph. So I would not recommend playing the game on Steam Deck. Only play it on deck if you don't have a more powerful PC alternative. That's it with the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.